Hello and welcome to this next video case study installment on the actual line here and video with two of the new instructors I just started working with this month, actually, Mike Malton and Jerry Dunlop here, who's on the actual line. Say hi, Mike and Jerry.
Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
That's great. Well, what I wanted to do, first of all, is, just ask, Mike and Jerry, we just got started a few weeks ago. We're going to be tracking their success ongoing as we're getting a chance to have them, work with me in the Velocity Students on Demand system, as well as share also a marketing tip that could definitely help you and give you some value as well in this case study video to support your success in signing up more golf students this month. So just to kind of start now, I know you guys are brand new, but we're going to, just kind of give people a little bit of the results, because I know you've had some results already with your own efforts and using just a couple of the basic strategies that we teach in, the Velocity Students on Demand system. And we don't want to tell people how you did it. Okay, first of all, because I'm going to share a tip. We can't give away, of course, all the goodies to everybody watching, but this is your first month with both of you now. Jerry, you've taught for quite a number of years. Mike, you've taught for quite a number of years. I came in and worked with you both. You both have helped me dramatically. So I know you're both master teachers, which is awesome. You got a big heart. Your integrity, is absolutely amazing, and you love helping people. So, those are some obvious things about, the both of you, which of course, is naturally attractive to new students and high handicappers like myself. But just, what's happened for you just the first few weeks here, your first month working with the Velocity Students on Demand? What's happened with your business, Mike?
Your Velocity program, I think, is an eye-opener. I mean, I call it like actually, thinking out of the box. And that's what I think is really important for new businesses in the area, to do as much thinking out of the box as possible. I think it's very, very important, especially in this industry.
Yeah, and you're in a retail space. I mean, you've got lease, you've got overhead, you've got a facility, with a studio and simulators, obviously, and, your robo-swing. So you've got a big overhead compared to just a golf teacher teaching on the range or at a golf course too. So you've got, something at stake. And I know, so you using just a couple, of the philosophies. Now we have an enrollment script. We have an exact enrollment process that we actually teach people to sign up new students. A couple of very specific things that are, comprised in the Velocity system. And I know you've just started using a little bit. But what has happened for you with new students and packages as a result just the past month or so? Don't talk about numbers. We don't need to share your money and income.
Right.
But how's it been, I mean, as far as new students and packages that you've actually sold so far and got in the door?
Number-wise, I was talking to Jerry yesterday, and once again, this is only our fifth week here, but the first three, we only had half of our equipment here, the simulators, hitting bays, and all that. So, and I calculated yesterday, for a brand new business, we are already at 30 to 35% of where I want to be, 6 months to 12 months down the road.
Wow.
I said, if we could only handle so many lessons and hours on the simulators and all that, I mean, that 30 to 35% is pretty darn good for a brand new business.
Oh, heck yeah. Your first
I was just getting the mail today. I like to communicate with our clients and check how's it going, text them how's it going, and this and that. And matter of being gone for 15 minutes, I had one guy call in for his second lesson to come back in Monday, a new student we signed up. He's doing a package. Another couple, I said, thanks for referring this other couple. And he said, oh, by the way, another couple is coming in. He gave me their name to, say hi to them. So it's amazing if you give good service to referrals.
Also, what's the number been roughly with how many new students that you've brought in the last few weeks total? Just
new students. Well, I mean, I had some from other location, I should say, as that for a little bit, but this location here, oh gosh, new students. I mean, it's got to be honestly, in 5 weeks, close to 100.
Close
I
to
mean,
a hundred new students.
yeah, I mean, I just count up the lessons weekly, and I mean, it's crazy.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
so happy, to see the results for you. There's nothing that makes me happier. I'm excited when I see clients and, teachers like you getting these amazing results, especially after the investment. I mean, you've made a huge financial investment as well as a time, investment that you've got. And of course, it's more than even the average bear. The average teacher has had to invest in their business. You've really stepped it up a game, and it amazes me because it takes a lot of guts. It takes some balls, okay,
yeah,
what I mean, to do what you
yeah.
did.
I'm not going to mention numbers, but yeah, it's more than most people buy a really nice house for.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't mean to be too crass, of course, but I admire the guts that you've had. But we talk about, people say, well, how do you have new students, that are working your, system and doing what you do, and they're generating 30 or 40 leads for new student leads a week and getting these big numbers and income in, and we are transparent with our numbers. And to see 100 new students your first month and a half in this new location is awesome. I mean, it's attributed because first of all, you work hard and you work smart before you work hard, because I'm not a believer in working hard. I mean, how many of us have worked hard and stayed broke and not had a lot of students or a lot of results, right? We got to work smart before we work hard, which is obviously the most intelligent, but we do both. And my God, you're just crushing it. So
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
yeah, we have a couple different strategies we won't get into, but I mean, just one of them alone, we got 30 new customers coming in. Half of them already come in, and the other half are coming in soon. And that's just one of like 4 areas that we
That's
work on.
awesome. So that's just one of the 4 strategies that we've been talking about and implementing, and bolting onto your business, so to speak. And it's amazing because, if people, just took action like you as fast as you did, because it is about speed, how fast you implement, a system and put it to use. So many people will procrastinate or make excuses. And both of you, what I admire both of you, and I've had a chance to work with you guys coaching me and teaching me some great swing distinctions as well, and getting a chance to use your robot, which is absolutely phenomenal tool that I love. And of course, every teacher has a different philosophy, and not to offend, because we respect all teachers and their approach. Everybody believes in different tools and has different swing philosophies and swing opinions and distinctions. And I think so many of them are valuable. And the use of the robot, wow, because getting a chance to see Bryson DeChambeau and, his scientific method, I've got a scientific mind to a degree, even though I'm more of an athlete. I'm not a computer kind of a techie guy by any means, but seeing how you can really drill into your physiology the correct feeling, because I'm a very emotional, passionate Italian guy, so I don't like just talking about it. I need to feel it, and seeing how, that as an incredible tool to really drill into a student, especially a high handicap new student like myself, into your physiology. Oh, what does that feel like? I can just model that and copy it as much as I can on the course, and seeing it on the simulator, and seeing my ball flight. And my swing path went from 11 degrees, Jerry, from right to left, where I was constantly fading the ball, to now I'm 1 degree either way, and I'm much more under control in a week. It was just like, holy God, it was just amazing results.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal change for you, really. And I don't care where you are or who you are as an instructor. The bottom line is results. We want our students to get better. And
Yeah.
so that's, whether you're using a Robo Golf Pro or video or Flight Scope or TrackMan, or no matter what it is, if you're getting results, then you're doing the right thing. And that's what
Oh,
we hope to do.
absolutely. It's amazing. And I just think it's such a powerful tool. And some people are, use and believe in different things, or have an old school classic swing, using, the Hogan or Nicholas approach. It doesn't matter. It's all about results that we get for our clients and our students. And that's most important.
Exactly. Yeah, we've had people come in 1 month at a new business, and we've had some people give 3, 4, and 5 recommendations already. And that's why I tell Jerry. I mean, Jerry's a great teacher. He's been teaching for a long time. he taught with no technology. Okay, now we have technology. My theory was always in my businesses in the past, you got to spend it to make it. Okay?
Absolutely.
And if you give your best effort to make sure they are absolutely better when they go out the door, it's word of mouth. Like I said, 2, 3, 4. I think one guy's got us 5 new clients because we're not going to let him go until he got it. That was his
Absolutely.
first lesson.
That's amazing. We know what's important. I wanted to get into the marketing tip to help the other, teachers around the world that are following us and to kind of eyeballing what we've been doing, because we're making a big, big impact globally in the golf industry with people and the clients and the Velocity Students on Demand System teachers, because now we're changing the business model. We're literally shifting not only the mindset, where we do love positive thinking and, really programming ourselves for success, but having practical, business system in place to sign up. And, compared to now for you, Mike, as well as Jerry, and Jerry's definitely had the teaching experience over the past few decades, but Jerry's also helping with the enrollments and the sign up of new students.
Oh,
Jerry,
absolutely.
is this a totally different script and enrollment and sign up process for new golf students than what you've done in the past?
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's night and day. And you know the answer to that.
Absolutely. I just want to hear it from you, from the new viewers,
Yeah, it's, we are trained, I guess you could say, or programmed as golf professionals over time to sell in a certain way. And again, without giving away all the secret sauce and so forth, we aren't, I speak for myself. I'm not a great marketer, or I wasn't before. But that wasn't what I was hired to do at the golf course specifically. That was part of my job, but I wasn't a great marketer. And after working with you now, I can see that, you use the term vanilla a lot, and we're pretty vanilla as golf professionals. And we need to, like Mike said earlier, step out of the box and take a look around and get a little creative and go for more. We go for such little things as golf professionals when we're asking for lessons.
It's so, you're so right. Most golf teachers get excited when they say, "Oh my God, I sold a 5-pack or a 10-pack. Woohoo." I'm like, what? You get excited by that? And we're like, and then we've got teachers like you selling a 1-year package, and 6-month packages that is super attractive. And really, and this is the marketing distinction you want to talk about is, the student needs. What the student needs in today's golf market are different than 10 years ago. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Very, very different. And the consumer and the golfer is so much more educated because of YouTube, because of the internet, because of social media. Everybody under the sun is giving golf tips and philosophies and distinctions. It's overwhelming for people. So the approach to enrolling a new student, the approach to marketing your golf business has to be different than it was 10 years ago, when for most golf teachers it's not. Now, especially for you guys, having this modern day science and technology tool that obviously is an incredible tool that you can market along with the other distinctions and strategies that we actually teach in the Velocity system. So the tip that I wanted to share with other teachers that are getting a chance to watch us around the world is getting a chance to really evaluate, they assume they understand and know the needs of the student. And it's more than filling out a swing assessment form. It's not about saying, okay, great, I sliced the ball and let's fix my slice. It's not about that, is it, Jerry?
It's not, no.
It's not about that. So what we want to get into is now, we talk about health needs and psychological and emotional needs of new potential students. Even relationship needs. One of the things that we have is we'll talk about, give them a little bit of this. We have a husband-wife package, for a husband and wife, or for, guys that are single that want to take a date out and do something as a fun date type of experience with somebody. Now, most people wouldn't associate, gosh, maybe in your case, a robot with, that type of a thing. They're just thinking about lowering the handicap, right? And stopping the slice. There's so many more buttons that we could push in a potential student. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
And Mike, you've got a strong business background yourself, obviously being a very successful businessman, and having a chance to understand the consumer's needs, would you say that those deeper needs are also a big reason why you've also assisted you in signing up 100 plus new students and customers this month?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where I see, as I interview and talk to literally dozens and dozens of golf teachers every week. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of them globally. And it's amazing how people believe old myths. I call them the old myths that are absolutely wrong, but we still follow them in our sales or marketing approach. And even though it doesn't work, and even though it's what we learn maybe from our teachers and our mentors, that we need to just break the mold. We do need to have a new model to follow to get new results. Now, you're a clear example of that with 100 new clients, and you understand the importance of what I call understanding the deeper needs of a client, of our student, of our customer, and you're meeting them. You're enticing them with your appetizer and your bait. I call it the bait that attracts the right fish or the right students. And you're doing it exactly right. And I'm really proud of you both, first of all. I mean, Jerry, coming out of just constantly, teaching with no market, you don't have to be a slick car salesperson to market effectively and have this, we give you the script, we give you a lot of the exact what to say and when to say it. But you've grown so much as a business person, Jerry, and with your enrollment and sign-up skills, it's amazing to see you evolve this past month. And having somebody like Mike, who's been successful, but he has no ego. Mike is one of the most open-minded, successful businessmen that I've met in a while. And I attribute that a lot to your success because he is open and humble enough to say, no, what, show me a better way. Show me a way on top of what I already know from 25 years in business. And that's amazing to be that teachable, Mike, and open for strategy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we're enjoying it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, imagine how many golf teachers and instructors that I talk to that have an ego and they think they know what they're doing, even though they're only making a couple $1,000s a month, even though they're only making $5,000 a month when they could be making $20,000 or $30,000 a month, breaking the mold in their city. That for people, they're just closed-minded and afraid, and all these other mental, what I call it, mental diarrhea. How's that? How's that for a metaphor? Okay. They're filled with it, and I wish,
those. Yeah.
We wish we could just help and support, more of the teachers around the world to have a more open mind. And some do, thank God. And we were here to serve and help them. But anyway, I wanted to thank you again for your time. I know that you're very busy. You've got more students and customers about to come in with some of the packages that you've just sold. And congratulations on selling those bigger ticket packages that, we talk about and teach and really.
Yeah, in fact, we were in the other day working with Jerry, that guy that came in.
The guy that brought his friend in?
No, it was.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He got his friend with him.
The one that I sat. Yeah. He's. We'll be ringing the bell real soon here.
Oh, great! He's coming in.
He's doing a package. Yeah.
He's doing a package too. Awesome! Woohoo! Congratulations! 101 customers.
Actually, no, he was in the 100 because he's a done deal.
He's part of. Okay, I love it. I love it. Congratulations. That's awesome. Well, thanks again. Congratulations on your success. First month working with the Velocity Students on Demand system. Excited to see what happens. In month 2 with your new location and facility there. It's beautiful and looking nicer with more things every week. And just excited about what's been happening for you and what's about to come. So thanks again for your time.
You bet. Thank you, Robert.
You got it. Have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.
You too.
Sounds
Thanks.
good. See ya.
Bye.